It was a quiet June evening in 2022 when 22-year-old Christian Glass was left stranded on the desert mountain road of Silver Plume, Colorado. His car became stuck on rocks at around midnight, miles from anything and anyone. The kid felt scared and desperate at that moment, so he phoned 911 in an act of desperation, expecting policemen to save him. Christian, with his good heart and love of geology, spoke nervously as he talked on the phone, describing folklore and trying to explain his circumstance. He said he indeed had tools in his car, hammers, knives, and a mallet, but he had repeatedly offered to throw them out to everyone's safety. He really wanted help, but when they got the officers, things spun out of control. Officer Andrew Bjorn and other officers approached the car of Christian. Instead of showing mercy, they immediately sternly commanded Christian to step out of the vehicle. Being overwhelmed, Christian refused to get out of his car and instead made heart signs with his hands, a silent prayer for understanding and peace. They were there for over an hour. Christian was taken out differently with varying tactics. Some attempted to reason with him while others escalated the situation. Scared, Christian still hung onto his tools inside the car but never showed any sign of aggression. More and more officers kept coming on their scene. Then, everything changed in a flash. The officers broke into Christian's car, breaking the window and tasering him. In a spasm of fear, rather than threat, Christian reached out for one of the knives. Officer Bjorn, outside of the car, fired 5 shots, killing Christian instantaneously. The aftermath was devastating. Thousands of miles away, Christian's parents were heartbroken to know how their son had been treated in his final moments. His parents vowed to fight for justice, not just for Christian but to prevent this kind of tragedy from occurring again in the future. Their struggle brought about massive changes. The family was awarded the largest settlement in Colorado's history, $19 million, and new policies for police training in de-escalation and mental health response were implemented. Officer Bjorn was charged with second-degree murder, while others were charged for failing to intervene. Christian Glass's story is a heartbreaking reminder of what can happen when compassion is replaced by force. It raises important questions about law enforcement's role in handling crises, leaving a legacy of change and a call for justice that echoes far beyond the mountains of Colorado.